Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of AI Somnium Files, and welcome back to my channel. I am Lulu, or Crybaby Pumpkabun, and I am really looking forward to another segment of this game. Last time we got to go investigate the crime scene again, this time with A-Set, aka Iris. We learned her real name. We did gain one in particular new piece of information regarding the body, and that is that the ice pick that Mizuki had when we found her was originally in her mom's eye socket, her dead mom's eye socket. We also noticed that there was no blood anywhere on the carousel horse, and therefore we were able to deduce that Shoko was most likely killed elsewhere and then transported and displayed. We then took Iris home and we got to meet her mother, Hitomi, who we recognized from the Somnium in the first episode. We got to see her mom. She was the lady who we saw dead and such. So that, and we got to learn a little bit about Iris's home life. So hopefully we're going to finish up day 2 and then see where this goes. Right. Police headquarters, Saturday at 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Are you going to finally get to speak to Mizuki?
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital.
I mean, we are the police.
Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
Okay, go off.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Whatever. Blackmailing a creep.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Oh, we're gonna get to know what syncing is. This was mentioned 2 episodes ago. We're gonna get to go into someone else's mind palace? Or their dream palace? Hi, Pewter. It's Pewter, like computer. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Something's off. There's nothing on the monitor. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Oh no, is he gonna be the next dead body?
Why would he?
I don't know.
My brain is just like, realized there's a thread that could connect all of this, which would suggest it could be Iris who is committing all of this. Because if Renju and Shoko had something to do with Iris's father's death and or the incident 6 years ago, which those 2 things might be related as well, then that would help, as well as the fact that, like, I think maybe we might be Iris's father at this point. I don't know. There's something. The memory loss thing in the timelines is making a lot of things where it's like things could line up for a very pretty concise story with all these interlocking parts. I'm still not fully sure how they fit, but I think that would be a fun way. Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, You may be able to help
Okay, so
her.
we're gonna get to do one of her somniums.
Her aphonia is psychogenic.
Aphonia is the inability to speak, the inability to make sound. Psychogenic, meaning genic is like of origin. It's where things come from. Psycho meaning psychological, from the brain, from the psyche. So this is not caused by something physical, it's caused by something in the brain.
Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental.
You're really gonna explain everything.
Which
Right after-
is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Alright.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
Psyche sync. I like that.
You're the only one who can.
Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her
Don't you agree? Okay, sorry, I accidentally... I'm really bad still about accidentally clicking buttons. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the psych system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker in a way. About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
Do something about it?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable.
I feel like I recognize his voice actor. I feel like he might be the same voice actor as Sigma from Overwatch.
Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
I'll have to look that up after this game, or after this episode. Are you sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
That looks like it was flashing. I thought I could click it. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Oh.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
I can never tell when it's going to go to the next thing. I still want to click around.
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
You live with her. You should know how to calm her down.
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Mizuki is lying on the chair. So, here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose. I don't know why there was no voice line for that.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads.
And you mean this literally?
The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream.
Mm-hmm.
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
Oh, there's 6 of us. That's interesting. Wonder if they're gonna become more relevant in the sequel, or even in this game. When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Let's go get ice cream? Oh. Okay, so sushi, ramen, unagi. I think unagi is eel. Some of the stew you like. I think stew is the right answer here, but personally, I go with ramen. Let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
It worked.
EEG is stable.
Electroencephalograph.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
That's the thing where they... That's the... whatever. That's the heart rate thingy with the pulse.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
That bothers me. You should have told me this before, right when we were going live with it.
Sure, got it.
He rolls with punches better than me. I do not do well with that, with surprises like that.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
I hope it's not real time 6 minutes. That would be
We're
unfortunate.
counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
We get to be fluorescent shrimp mode again.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Okay, that was... I was like, that pose. The superhero pose.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked.
She's a poser. I think it's a Ghost in the Shell reference, actually.
Is this Bloom Park?
Or maybe it's Terminator. I don't know. I actually do not know that reference in particular.
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Yeah, lightning and... okay.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Oh, is this
Unnecessary.
timed?
Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
Yeah, usually it's based on when gravity is high enough that the perception of time or the existence of time or whatever becomes, or the passage of time gets distorted.
It has to do with relativity, right?
Yeah.
Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Yeah, it being not timed helps me a lot. Okay. Mental lock number 3. Seek a way out. Sinking in the rain. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Okay, those horses are really disturbing now.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
In the left eye.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
So these are probably related, just like the skeleton was related to the lamp.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There is a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right hand of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360-second time limit. Okay. This is fun. We're gonna have... Okay.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull it out. I have an idea.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
I'm thinking if that comes out, then that will become the highest point, which would move the lightning away.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Control panel's there now. The lightning's gone because it's hitting that thing, which might be providing power now. Oh, there's a split for the mental lock too. That branching timelines? Are we getting branching timelines, Spike Chunsoft? Are you giving me time travel shenanigans? I'm really excited if you are. I love your time travel shenanigans. That's why I love your games.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Okay, but we want the birdcage gone.
Our next step must be to remove it.
So we need to find something that's gonna...
Date, we got a timing.
A what?
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
Okay.
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
It is a dream.
Well, it is a dream.
Thank you, Carly.
And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Okay.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. I'll be honest, I'm not following what this means. Timies are expendable after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Okay, either remove it or blow it away. Okay. Interesting. So we have a lot of things. Microphone.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Okay, that didn't do much. The panda's
The panda
broken.
is in awful shape.
It is a Monokuma panda! Let's put it back together. It takes a bit longer.
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
But
Or at least, I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
okay.
Agent
panda
Date,
is in
you've got
awful
5
shape.
minutes.
I'm gonna try kicking it.
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
That's the connection I needed.
The panda is in awful shape.
I just don't know what to do with it. So maybe I can't deal with that yet, but that will become helpful in part 3. Let's see, is there anything else I can interact with? Does not appear to be. Gate.
The entrance gate. Leave it to me.
Okay, I'm seeing how this works. With the timies
Gate
and everything.
hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
But that didn't do anything, so that's good to know. Okay, so either blow away the bird cage or remove it.
The panda is in.
I'm gonna try kicking it again, see if in a second time.
Did the merry-go-round move as?
Is there a connection there?
Nope, did the same thing. That's fine. Okay.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
We're gonna do this.
What is your plan once I am inside?
See, look around.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Well, let's find out.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
Oh, 2 bird
I
cages.
see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
We got balloons and something in the middle. Versus this.
A
Interesting.
bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
I'm gonna peek inside.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Okay, I see. Looks almost like Mi's key and her parents. But I think that's at the park.
Picture.
If we get to it, we might get to rearrange it.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside.
Those are balloons, not rubbers.
There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Okay, that's what that is.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
For real. It's not a rubber. This is a balloon. Please do not use balloons as rubbers.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Because rubber is a... whatever.
Please.
think this. I think okay. We know that there's a branching path. I think this is the branching path. I think if we were to pick this one and blow up the balloon, it would blow the cage away, versus the other one would remove the cage by completing the picture. Question is, I don't know how this affects the storyline, so which of these do I want to go for? I'm gonna go for this one first.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Okay. As I said, that I thought that was going to be the one to blow the cage away. I called it. This is a very good game design, not gonna
Nothing
lie.
happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Yep. Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. You only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1. Going back 2 costs 2. And going back 3 loss will cost all 3. Sorry, I'm getting hiccupy all of a sudden. You regain your 3 retries by selecting Restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. I wonder if it's possible for me to do both. I think that might be what's happening.
A deflated
You
rubber.
have 3 minutes, Date.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
We're gonna blow it up. I forgot to reduce
Understood.
the time. I meant to.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Oh my god, Date, please.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human.
You're not a human.
Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
I love you so much.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
For real. I think I'll be able to get to end this, unlock the 3rd lock, and then
We're able to
maybe
get out.
rewind it 2 locks and get the last one. I think that's my goal. We'll find out.
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the bird cage. That way, they could never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Selecting the map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Okay. Okay.
The panda is floating. I see it! The view from the top!
Well, that was pointless.
The panda is floating.
I don't even know. Kicking it away I mean, if I use whatever, we're gonna use this. Take 10 seconds.
All right.
Okay.
What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Is that it? Cool. That's meant to lock 3.
Iris? Why?
Iris with a bunch of stabs?
Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Okay, this is potentially what this is.
Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You... I wish you had never been born!
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Yeah, that's not okay.
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. More than... Oh, Peter's sleep talking. Oh, what was Peter's voice sound like? He sounded kind of just like generic guy a little bit. More than 1 second? When you're clear, you get a prize? No, boss. Anything but that. Okay, so we're at very low. Door. There's a door. Let's try to do this.
It's Mizuki. A gift? Oh, that might work.
If I give a gift, it... I don't know, I picked it kind of because it was the expensive one.
Now you can have a taste of the merry-go-round every day of your life.
That is a bad idea, Aiba.
It will also improve your health.
That's your gift?
No good. Date, the time!
Damn, we didn't make...
Okay, I failed. Do it. What happens now? I'll restart the Somnium from the beginning, since y'all just watched me do that for a long time. But that's why we do this as an LP, is because sometimes we make mistakes. Yeah, I think that was a Ghost in the Shell reference right there. Okay. Bit embarrassed. Let's do take 2. Skip through this because we've already seen it. I do like the doom
Aiba,
doom
speaker over.
thing because that is another artifact from the Zero Escape games. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, then File, then Appendix. We've seen this before. Okay, so we're gonna start off same way
An
we did
ice
last
pick
time.
stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
We're gonna pull it out, which also gets us the timey.
Right. No one would want to see that.
Zooming through stuff. Okay. Now, we know that the next step is gonna be to go into the control
The
room.
control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
And I'm going to use it. I'm gonna use the half time. Save 5 seconds here.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Alright, we've already seen this. I am gonna stick with the right birdcage for this
A
time.
birdcage.
Taking it down to 13 seconds. Oh, I have to actually
This will be easy.
I hadn't been using the timies by clicking A. I didn't realize I had to select them. Y'all, I'm so dumb sometimes. I'm so unobservant. I'm sorry.
Glad to hear it.
Y'all, those of you who know the game were probably screaming at me the whole time, and I'm sorry about that.
What? But it...
Can I use multiple at a time? I wonder.
A deflated... Understood.
I wonder if maybe clicking eat would have given me a different memory, but I didn't want to really.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'm gonna really quickly take a look around everywhere, because I did kind of rush it last time, because at this point I had like 2 minutes left. I know there's an item hidden somewhere in the Somnium, but I don't know where. Let's see. I wonder how hidden it is. If I missed something that's hidden and y'all want to point it out to me, that would be helpful. I just
The panda is
don't see anything.
floating.
Right. Slapping down did nothing. Kicking away won't work. But it takes... So we're going to go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and save 20 seconds. Sorry, I was doing some math to see if that... I think I slap it down, actually. That would give me the 10 seconds, which... No, we don't want to do that yet. We're just going to kick it away.
Alright.
And we saw this still. Not going to listen to that, because that was... not fun to listen to, not going to lie. Okay.
A merry-go-round horse.
What happens if I talk to it?
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit?
Did not expect it to
I
respond.
see.
See, okay. But what you're forgetting is that nobody can speak to a horse, of course.
Did you learn something?
And a horse is a horse, of course, of course. I had that backwards.
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This is a horse.
This horse cannot speak English.
Knew it. Oh, that was funny.
Agent Date,
A
you've got 4
merry-go-round
minutes.
horse.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use this on the ride. See what happens. That face.
Fun?
Does it look fun?
You're smiling.
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you say I look cute. I'm gonna stop then. Date, if you say it, then I need to stop doing it. Let me look around here. Maybe there's something out here that might be an item. Okay, well, nope, I just have to go all the way here. Okay.
It's Mizuki.
I'm going to use this to speak kindly, which gives me a half-timey.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
I don't remember this being an option last time. I might have just been distracted.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Literally rewriting the trauma in our own brains. All right, this is some nice therapy.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
We did it. We did one of the two. We healed Mizuki with the voice. Can I rewind to back and try the other one now? No? I have thoughts. And those thoughts are that we're gonna get to do multiple timelines. Day 2, Saturday. I thought we was already day 2. Okay, she's coming back to here. Okay.
Are you okay?
Is she gonna talk? Can she talk?
Mizuki.
No. Did we not fit
She
here?
hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
We did get the info about Iris, but we did not get we're not able to heal Mizuki. So that's just more questions.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
iPhone.
Hello?
It's an iPhone!
This is Kaname Date from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Because you're related to all of this.
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
Girly.
Alright, understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay?
Just keep her safe.
If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? The phone call?
It's nothing.
It was not nothing. But we are at the 45-minute mark, and I think this is a good place to stop it for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and there's a flowchart. I just want to look at the flowchart. You can check the story's progress and branching points with the flowchart. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter and investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. So I'm right here. So this is, yeah, so this is our first branch point. That's cool. I'm excited to get to, we're having branching stories. We're gonna get to find some different information. Oh. File. The file allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. It's updated as the story advances. Okay, I should probably look at this later. You got a photo album. You earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you've collected at any time. Collect them all. Anyways, I will look at that later. Possibly off screen, but for now I'm just going to save this. And I will say, and that will be the end for this stream. Thank you all again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this and are getting as enraptured by the story as I am. And I look forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye!